Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to this week's episode of Do You Cook English? Well, we have many things to do today. How many? Who knows? But we don't have too much time today, so let's take a quick look at the grammar rule. Have you guessed it yet? Yes, in today's grammar rule, we are looking how to correctly use the terms much and many. In today's grammar rule, we are going to look at how to use much and many. We use them all the time. For example, we have much time, but many hours, many seconds. We have much water, but we have many bottles of water or many glasses. Can you guess? The basic rule is much goes with the singular, for example, time, coffee. Many goes with the plural, for example, minutes, cups. You see, it's simple. Sometimes it's a little confusing, but whatever the words are, you have to just respect the same rule. For example, the time, with much, of course, but we have many hours, seconds and minutes. The traffic, we have much traffic, but many cars, planes and trains. We have much money, but we have many euros, dollars and pounds. Liquids, with much, but litres, cups and bottles, we use many. We have much furniture, but we have many tables, chairs and seats. And not to forget that in English, some words are always singular. For example, advice, courage, enjoyment, fun, help, honesty, information, intelligence, knowledge, patience, progress, and these always use much. And we're back! As you know, we have many different chefs who pass through this kitchen. How many chefs? I have absolutely no idea. But none appear here more so than our dear friend Eric. So bonjour Eric.
Bonjour Anna. Yes, I'm back again today, but with too much to do and so many ingredients to prepare. In fact, out of the many Christmas pies I usually make, this one is pretty special.
Aha, well, as I understand today, you'll be making chicken, ham and cranberry pie, which is a perfect post-Christmas pie. After spending a few days eating far too much, we start to eat pies from all the many ingredients left over. Typically English, huh? Okay, Eric. So now, please show us how to make your pie. This chicken and ham cranberry pie uses many different ingredients, as you would expect. First, Eric softens the shallot and garlic in butter and then leaves to cool.
Next, taking a food processor, mince the chicken thigh with 200 grams of the ham. Then mix together the mince, shallot, garlic, cranberries, pistachio, chopped apricot, rosemary and sage, and season well. Finally, grease a pie tin and line it with grease-proof paper.
There are many stages to this recipe, so now let's look at how to make the pastry. First, mix the flour and salt. Then melt the butter and lard in the water and add to the flour with a wooden spoon. When cooled, knead it by hand. Remember to put some of the dough to one side for the pie lid. Not much, about 1/3.
Now roll out the pastry in a big circle and line the tin. Fill with a layer of ham, a thin slices of chicken, and then a layer of the minced meat, and repeat as many times as you wish.
Next, roll out the remaining pastry to make a lid. Brush the edge of the pie with the beaten egg and pop on the top to form a lid, pressing down at the edges. Finally, make a hole in the lid to let the steam escape and then brush with egg.
Now, bake for about 45 minutes at 180 degrees. Then, after 45 minutes, carefully remove the pie from the tin, brushing again the top and side with the egg, and bake for another 30 minutes until golden brown and crisp.
This festive pie can be served hot or cold. If served cold, you can fill up the pie with a chicken jelly while cooling and then let it set before slicing. Not too much to do, really. Look at this pie. No one's touching the pie. Look, it's absolutely beautiful. Here it is, the final result. And as you can possibly imagine, you can substitute the chicken for either turkey or goose or any of the other many leftovers that you have in your fridge after Christmas.
Yes, absolutely.
Good.
There are so many different variations, you just use some of the many ingredients you have available, but the principle is the same.
Great. Well, it's a fine looking pie. So before we all go off and try this delicious festive pie, amongst many other dishes we have planned for lunch today, don't forget, you can upload any of your attempts at this dish or any of our many other recipes onto our Facebook page. So we've come to the end of the episode for this week. So until next week, from all the team here on Do You Cook English,
Goodbye.